Welcome to Branch Construction Group. Branch is a leading provider of infrastructure development, new construction, repair, and compliance services to municipal and industrial customers all across Texas. When providing critical infrastructure such as this, trust, accountability, and the ability to be available is a top priority, as John Ashworth, Chief of Commercial Operations, explains.
Response is number one for us, because when they call, especially an emergency situation, which we get from municipalities every week. So when we get those emergency calls, our people mobilize within 2 hours. We're going to have somebody on site. It's a long-term relationship, I think, really based on trust.
Among the many relationships Branch has built over the years, the city of Jamaica Beach in Galveston County is a community that has heavily relied on Branch Construction Group to restore and maintain a majority of their infrastructure. J.W. Gordon, Chief of Field Operations.
In Jamaica Beach, when we first started going out there, they had a lot of issues with water mains that were breaking due to pipe that wasn't sufficient to code. Their wastewater treatment plant was only operating at 50% capacity, and their infrastructure for their sewer had a lot of infiltration, which is on the coast, so the sand was tearing up the sewer plant. Branch Construction has gone in and stopped probably 80% of the infiltration, and we have rehabbed the other 50% of the wastewater treatment plant.
Prior to Branch Construction Group servicing Jamaica Beach, the community had not fully recovered since the devastating blow they had endured from Hurricane Ike. Dan Hudson, project manager, elaborates.
This area was affected by Hurricane Ike severely. It had over 9 foot of water hit this plant. And when it hit it, it decimated it. The wet well was completely underwater. The old plant and the new plant was completely underwater. And the old plant went down, and it hadn't been up since Hurricane Ike. We took over roughly 2 years ago, and first thing we did when we come in was assess everything about the plant and the lift stations. As we identified problems throughout the city, we addressed the mayor and the city administrator, told them what we found. We set up an action plan to start working on the problems.
As with any project of this magnitude, there will be challenges, but Branch faces them head on. Byron Huey, project manager for BCG City Services.
While managing a plant like this, you run into multiple issues as far as power, you have tide, you have infiltration. And what we've been doing is rehabbing the entire system to eliminate or minimize all of the seawater versus just the sewage water that comes in.
In addition to the infrastructure rehab and new construction, Branch also provides Jamaica Beach with the necessary day-to-day activity in order to keep the city compliant with TCEQ, otherwise known as the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality. With a mission to help make life better for people, there's only one choice for infrastructure management, rehab, and construction: Branch Construction Group and BCG City Services.